Hey guys, so it's David here, hope you're all well and staying safe at home. So it's been a while since my last upload, but I just wanted to show you guys a quick behind the scenes look at some of the asset creation for part 2 of my fan film. A quick progress update on the actual film itself. Obviously being stuck at home has given me a lot more time to work on it, which is excellent. But it is still hard as I'm still working part-time and have to balance it out with uni and other commitments as well. In terms of storyline, I've almost finished it. Let me know if you guys would like some below zero in there as well. I have finished several of the models and sets as well. Yeah, I've even created a digital 3D model of myself, which should hopefully make the swimming look a bit more realistic. Let me talk you guys through just what's going on here and my thought process. Now keep in mind, this is raw, everything I do here is uncut, it's just my brain going at it. So some of the stuff you might see, yeah, it's a bit questionable. Yeah, just wanted to show you guys this raw look at sort of my process behind it. We're starting off with the chassis here, so modeling a cylinder around a sphere just to get that basic shape for the cockpit. I'm using a cloth surface with a subdivision surface to smooth it out as well, just to give it some thickness. And this will allow me just to edit points instead of needing to grab full edges and polygons to wrap around the sphere. I'm just chucking a quick glass material on the cockpit there, just so I can get a feel for what it's going to look like. Just modeling out some of the back details now and blocking out the side panels. Adding some loop cuts and extrusions here on the roof as well. Alright, so as you've noticed, I've actually just cut my model in half and stitched it back up again because some parts were uneven, and rather than try to eye it out, I decided to make it absolutely symmetrical. So I just cut my mesh in half and put it inside a symmetry object and then welded it again. Some of my modeling decisions are a bit questionable. I'm not too great at it, but hopefully you guys do appreciate this insight into it and what I go through. Yes, here I'm just cloning some tubes just to block out the exhaust. And I'm drawing a spline and then extruding it, cloning it, and moving it into the back for the propellers. Okay, now I'm making the top little bit of the chassis and extruding it out just to give it a bit of definition there. I've decided to do it non-symmetrically here. As you can see, I'm trying to push out the panels and make them look as similar as possible with some really dodgy topology there. Don't know what I was doing. And as you can see there, quickly I was trying to line them up to make them as even as I could. And here I just realized that was not a good idea, and so made it perfectly symmetrical, but now I have to stitch up all of the edges again, which is a bit of a pain, very tedious. But you do learn from this sort of stuff, which is good. Alright, and now I'm just building in the interior, so a bunch of rectangle splines which I've then lofted. And that's just a simple cube with a fillet on it. Some bend deformers as well, just to give it some shape. Alright, just blocking out some materials as well. And I've actually rigged it using an IK system And moving on to modeling the actual steering wheel part of it, so you can see just from a basic cube and symmetry object there. Yeah, and so we just chuck the steering wheel onto the rig, and now we have an animated wheel that can move and pivot. Alright, so now I'm just blocking in some more of the interior here with some tubes. Okay, now we are in Substance Painter, where we're just painting on some materials here. As you can see, that iconic Subnautica navy blue. Okay, and then some of the black in there as well for detail, and moving on to some emission here. So there's luminous bits. Okay, and then just some hard surface details with some height maps. And there's the final result. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little insight into what I've been doing. Like and subscribe to make sure you don't miss any future content. Thanks guys.